1 week. Let the countdown begin to the national championship in Indy between the Dogs and the Tide. Now, normally on Mondays, it is time for top plays. But in honor of the big game next week, we saw tons of great stuff from this team. Marvin James was on the sidelines for a whole lot of it this year. So it's time for Connor Hines to look back at the best moments we caught on camera from the Georgia Bulldogs season.
From day one of the season this year, you had a feeling this Dogs defense was special. Nakobe Dean bringing the heat on Clemson. Yeah, that was one of 7 sacks that night in Charlotte. And then Christopher Smith picking off the Tigers and the 74-yard house call. Dogs knocked off Clemson 10-3 in the season opener. October 2nd against Arkansas, and the special teams came to play. Zamir White falls on the ball like his life depends on it for 6 more points, and the Dogs would improve to 5-0 with a 37-0 win. Next up, it was a trip down on the Plains, and Stetson Bennett still making it look easy, even against Auburn. Yeah, having a guy like Ladd McConkey certainly helps. 60 yards to the promised land, 34-10, the win on the road over the Tigers. On to week 8, could Florida finally be the one to challenge them? The Dogs defense had other plans. Thomaston native Trayvon Walker with the tip, and Nolan Smith gets the pick. The Dogs go for the nail in the coffin, and Bennett hooking up with Peach County's own Kieris Jackson, rolling right past the Gators with a 34-7 dub. And then it was time for Charleston Southern, which naturally meant it was time to have some fun. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dogs D lineman Jordan Davis with his first career tutter, all 6'6", 350 pounds of him. What a moment. And rivalry week at Bobby Dodd Stadium against Georgia Tech. The mailman with non-stop service to Brock Bowers, one of the all-time greatest freshman seasons for a Bulldog, and a big reason why the Dogs are playing for all the marbles next week in Indianapolis.